Hi friends, my name is Lokesh, and previous videos we discussing about that Selenium IDE locators, and we discussed the previous lesson of ID name and link test and CSS selector. Inside the CSS selector we discussed tag and ID. Now today video we are going to discuss a tag and class name. How to use the tag and class name. First theory part, and after that I will show the practical how to see that. Okay. And located by CSS selector using tag class name similar to using the tag and ID, but in this case a dot symbol. On previous we saw that ID with attribute tag name, and that tag name we are using the hash using an ID. ID is every time it is taking the hash, and the class name purpose we are using the dot. A dot symbol is represent the class name to take it. Okay, this is a syntax, and we are going to description of the tag. Syntax on that. Tag is represent the HTML, and dot symbol is always present when using a CSS selector with the class. A class name of the element begin the accessed. Okay, nav is, and the steps. What are the steps we want to follow to checking on that? Step 1: navigate to the Facebook and email text box. And second, we need to enter to the CSS equal to attribute. This is the input represent the attribute, a dot symbol. The input text is represent the class name. That is a find target box we need to find, and we need to click the find button. Okay, take note on multiple elements have the same HTML tag and name. Only the first element in the source code we will recognize. Using the firebug, inspect the password text box and for Facebook, and notice that it has the same name as the email or phone text box. The reason why only the email or phone text box was highlighted in the previous iteration is that it comes first in Facebook page source. Okay, now we are going to see the step by step. Now this is my Facebook, and this is my ID, and I'm going to first to highlighting purpose email text box. I click here. We saw it. This is the class name and inner text. This is under tag. It is an input. Okay, first we will see that if it is highlighted or not, and second step we will go. Okay, click and wait. This is a command CSS equal to input data. So now this is an inner text class name, inner input text, then a class name. It has an input. Just wait, I will enter on that. I don't want to copy input text. I'm going to text. Say that if it is highlighted or not. You see highlighted, right? The third step is see the password field also, if it is exactly the same ID in inner text or present or not. See, class name also input text. So an ID is represent different, a tag is represent the input. What we done on the previous step, input dot input text, the same fields are presented both places. But when we are going to see, this is on a top one, this is on a second one, but every time the ID checks which is the first we saw, that place only it will highlight it. the second place is coming also, it won't be accepted. If you using the same, this is a nothing. Okay, one more time we'll see. If we keep it on 2, which place it will come, because I did not try this step. Now I coming some doubt. Okay, text first one on, because if you use a multiple times on also, it will highlighted only in the first one, which is the coming the first, that place only it will highlight it. Okay, this is the all about the tag and class name, and we are going to discussing tag and attribute, how to present the attribute and how to give in the attributes. Okay, this is the attribute theory part. This strategy uses the HTML tag specification attribute and element to be accessed. Syntax is represent the CSS equal to tag and attribute equal to value. I will explain this is the content. Okay, I will show the practically where we are using. Okay, attribute, that attribute to be used, it is advisable to use the attribute that is uniquely to elements such as a name or ID. Value, the corruption value of the choosing attribute. Steps, navigate to the Facebook and input text box, email text box, and we are given the command as an CSS equal to input, name equal to email. This is the theory we are going to finding the attribute, if it is exactly behavior is coming or not. Okay, now I am going to here same video, I just am changing this attribute. Okay, one more time I will enter on the email. See, this is an attribute. Okay, this content as an attribute, it's a tag. Okay, our syntax is representation, tag and class name, this one, and this one is a tag and attribute. What is our syntax? Tag attribute equal to value. Okay, now I am going to, without seeing that one, because I know that what is the attribute, what is the attribute value. That's why I am directly coming here and based on the syntax I am entering here. Okay, CSS is in a target, in the target CSS, tag as an input. Okay, braces, attribute ID, or else you can choose name also, because we did not, I did not show an invite. So email closed. Okay, this is an attribute syntax. See that now, see if it is exactly the fish or not. Find highlighted, right? Now this one CSS selector with the tag name and attribute. Okay, this is called as an attribute section. Here is the name, which is exactly the name is presented. It is an ID. You can use a class name. ID, what we are going to using hash, and class we are going to using dot symbol, and name we are using attribute section. In that attribute we are fetching and we are giving under. Okay, this is all about the attribute, using attribute and tag name and class name and tag name. Okay, and next video we have only 2 sections are presented, 2 locators, and remaining XPath and that locators I will show on the next videos. Okay, and this video, if you like this video, please like my video. If you want to put comments, then you can put the comments. If you have any doubt, please comment on the doubts and I will explain the later videos. Okay, I will respond to you also. Thank you for watching.